last week?
Oh yes, I can remember. We were both sitting in our sub-rented flat in Berlin-Friedrichshain in front of our computers, and one after another exciting, amazing story from you guys popped up with your background, and that was crazy. Just feel so connected. It felt like we found our tribe. This is our tribe. These are our like-minded people, and we already felt connected to you guys before even seeing you now live here in this hall. It was just awesome. Thank you for this. There's so much drive in this community already. There's so much passion in it. There's so much creativity. People are open-minded. They're supportive. They help each other. Someone was offering his flat for other people for letting them sleep there. So it's just blasting me away. Thank you again.
And now we are all here, and we welcome you to the DNX and Berlin.
Welcome.
People ask us all the time where Marcus and me met and how we became Digital Nomads. And to be honest, the story begins already 6 years ago, 6 years. And I was sitting in my office at the online job board Stepstone. I was working in the marketing department. And one day Marcus stepped inside my office and was asking for a laptop sticker. And I was very stressed and just came back from a trade fair. I was organizing events and stuff, and yes, I was very rude to him and rejected him and sent him away, and this was our first time we saw each other. So,
and for me it was very hard because it was my first day at this new company. I came from Münster where I started and came back to Düsseldorf and starting this job at the international online marketing team at Stepstone. I was so proud working for Stepstone, my first real startup, and I wanted to show off getting this sticker on my laptop. And someone told me, go to the marketing team, there's Felicia, she takes care of the stickers, she will give you one. When they're here, and then she totally refused and rejected me, and I was a little bit, I don't know, just went disappointed away. This was our first touching point.
But it still took a time until we fell in love. Yes, and we then moved together to Berlin, worked again in other startups and different ones, and what we felt here was the unique vibe and the spirit, the startup scene, the entrepreneurial vibe, and of course it got us somehow. So after a while I was really bored of just sitting in the office and didn't want to do it anymore. It was really hard for me to quit this job, but I decided to just have a break in Asia.
And for me at this time I was really fucked off the system. I didn't want to work 9 to 5 anymore. I didn't want to sit in this office. I didn't want to sit in this cubicle watching out of the window. The light was happening there. I was in the office. So I also quit my job, and the plan was to open up an online marketing agency in Berlin. But being free, I just decided to go on the travel together with Felicia to Asia for half a year. So we went to Asia, traveled a lot, started in Thailand, went to Burma, and then to the Philippines. And in the Philippines, after 2 months I think, we felt that our skills matched very well, and so we decided to just give it a go. We decided to try to take the first clients in online marketing, and we tried to build our own first project, and we invested in some startups in Berlin. And one of our first clients was a travel company in Germany, for which we were setting up the SEA campaigns, the Google AdWords campaigns, and taking care of the SEO. And then, when this company transferred the first money on our bank account, we were giving them the invoice, and we were earning this money while still being on the road, was crazy, was awesome, this feeling. I'm sure most of you guys already know this feeling, making the first dollars online while being on the road. It was just, we didn't want to sleep anymore, we just wanted to hustle, we wanted to work, we wanted to do one project after another. I don't know how many domains I registered. We were just totally under fire, and during the night I was waking up Felicia, say, hey, come on, you have to wake up, I have a new idea. Come on, what do you think about this? At 3, and then at 4, at 5, so we couldn't sleep at all. And to be honest, this passion still lasts until today.
We're really traveling a lot. We are living the digital nomad life to the edge, how do you say that? We have just 4 blue bags left where we have our stuff inside. It's stored in a storage box very close to here in Neukölln. And we do not have a flat anymore. We always live in sub-rented flats. And we really, really love it. But of course, we also fell into every digital nomad trap that is out there. So one time we had to sleep here in Berlin in a co-working space because we didn't have an apartment. We stayed overnight. Or in the Philippines, in El Nido, we didn't have power until 4 p.m. So we had to find a workaround this, and we always bought a mango shake, and then they turned the generator on for us. And such stories. Or in Medellin, we made the fault that we tried to work in a party hostel, and people fell over our tables, and my laptop nearly got too much red wine, but everything. I think we experienced everything already in this digital nomad life, but we still really love the challenges.
So when we were out there, we were making money online, we were traveling the world. For us, it was a perfect lifestyle, being a digital nomad and having the ultimate freedom. But still, there was something missing. For us, it was very hard to build up stable relationships with like-minded people on the road. We love to be out in the real world. We love to connect with like-minded people. We love to connect with entrepreneurs. We love to pick ideas. And out of this, the idea came to create a hub for digital nomads all around the world, to connect them, to support them. And we thought about setting up the DNX. And so our vision and our dream is to enable more and more people to live like a digital nomad, to live location independent, to go on the road, and to quit 9 to 5. So thank you for joining us in this movement. Thank you for being here, and just enjoy the day.
Thank you.
Got a simple question for you. Here's the question. Do you believe that one day you're not going to live in the world that was given to you? That's right. When you are going to actually live in the world that you dream of. You got to make every single second count. You gotta go in the future and see it, baby. Then you gotta come back in the present. And you gotta take that big goal, that big dream, that big reality. That's what I'm saying. You gotta take that big reality and you gotta take small steps to make it happen, to make your dream become reality. Think big, dream big, but start small. That's right, start small. Remember what I told you, start where you are with what you have. What you have to split.
But the biggest enemy you have to deal with is yourself. There's an old African proverb that says if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm.
You don't have to personally be perfect. Are you hearing me? There are those of you right now. You should have come to see me. You should have wrote a book. You should have gone to school and got that degree. You should have started your own business. There's so many things you should have done. You should have done, but you didn't do it because want, to have what you want, to be what you want. You don't have to be perfect. It's a lie.
There will never be a point in your time in your life where it's the right time to do a great thing. If you wait for that perfect moment, that perfect timing, it's not going to happen. You know what you have to do? You have to create the perfect time and the perfect opportunity and the perfect situation. So a lot of people become comfortable. They stop growing. They stop wanting anything. They become satisfied. People getting ready to go to jobs that they don't like. Jobs that are making them sick. You see, when you're not pursuing your goal, you are literally committing spiritual suicide. When you have some goal out here that you're stretching for and reaching for that takes you out of your comfort zone, you'll find out some talents and abilities you have that you didn't know you had. When the messenger of misery visits you, what are you going to do? What will keep you in the game? There are things that you think you'll never need to know, that you may only need to know one time in your life, but that could save your life because you have that knowledge. Unless you attempt to do something beyond that which you've already mastered, you will never grow. What is it that you looked at some point in time and you decided that you couldn't do it, that you talked yourself out of it? You waiting on your next door neighbor to make it happen for you, it may not happen. If you waiting on your mother or your father, they may be so ancient in their thinking that they don't understand this opportunity that you have. And if you're waiting on them, it may never get done. You don't beg average people to be phenomenal. You don't beg good people to be phenomenal. You just are phenomenal and you will attract phenomenal. What reason can you remember that you can call on, that you can reach on, that can make you get back up? Find that reason. If you're not where you are, if you're not where you want to be, if you don't have what you want to have, if you're not where you think you should be in this particular place, it has nothing to do with the system, but it has everything to do with the fact that you're not making the sacrifice. I want you to make that dream become a reality, because if you don't, you will be working for somebody else to make their dreams become a reality.
Question is, what are you going to do with your time? What drives you? And greatness is a lot of small things done well. Day after day, workout after workout, obedience after obedience, day after day.
When things don't work out for you, when things happen that you could not anticipate, what are the reasons that you can think of that can keep you strong? You will never ever be successful until you turn your pain into greatness, until you allow your pain to push you from where you are to push you to where you need to be. Stop running from your pain and embrace your pain. Your pain is going to be a part of your pride, a part of your product. I challenge you to push yourself. See, it's easy to be on the bottom. It doesn't take any effort to be a loser. It doesn't take any motivation, any drive in order to stay out there at a low level. But it calls on everything in you. You have to harness your will to say, I'm going to challenge myself.
I mean, what you did last week don't count. Today is the only important day. There are 86,400 seconds a day, and how you use those is critical. You got 86,400 today, and what you do today is going to see in who you are. Nobody's going to talk about what you did last week.
You have this opportunity of a lifetime. It means absolutely nothing if you don't take advantage of it in the lifetime of this opportunity. I gotta say that when life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, life seems useless and worthless without it. See, it's time now. If you want to make